And now you don't have to do anything but the way you usually do it. You know that. And me personally, remember that ground back there? My garden? Yeah. What I do is I take the pod, I take it apart, then I throw it in there as fertilizer, supporting the 100 organic natural. So that's going along with the organic natural fertilizer. And how about Ackee? It's not just good for pests inside of your body, but it's also good for pests outside of your body. So what I am going to do now, just to make this move a little quicker, because I know I have time running away from me, because this thing cut off. It gave me only like 30 minutes. I don't know when it's going to cut off again, but nevertheless, I would like to give the benefits of Ackee, what I use it for, and so on. Did you know that the oil or the flesh of Ackee, especially when it's soft up, you can use it for lotion and sunscreen? Yes, you can. All right, it's still going. Did you know that with Ackee, you can use the oil on your skin? It will actually be like a natural sunscreen. And the Ackee will help to feed your skin. And the oil, like I said, is antimicrobial, so it's good for your skin. It actually makes your skin feel softer than a baby's. Boom, boom. And you can't go wrong. So, here is now me giving you a taste of whenever I'm looking to deal with Ackee in a way where things don't really necessarily slow me down. This is the way I do it. As you can see, it's kind of like you're peeling it. Kind of like you're peeling a banana. Like you're peeling. You're pulling apart and up. It's like you're peeling. You're pulling apart and up. Pulling apart and up. Pulling apart and up. But you have to have that groove, because you see this one? If I was not paying attention, then it probably would fool me. Because now, when I do like that, all I have to do is just dig in it, bam. See it? Get it off of there, and it's clean. The other one, only one side came out. This one, it looks like the same thing. Only one side came out. So what I'm going to do is go in, like I said, grab it with my finger right there, and it's clean. This little thing right here, you can clean that with your finger, and you're good to go. So, because we are experiencing cleaning Ackee, it don't have to be a problem and take us too long. We already know by us doing it, how to do it and make it work. So we're doing the efficient way right now. Of course, we're trying to get the ripest ones first, because those are the ones that the little Ackee fly them, that I told you they weren't flies, they're actually little beetles, but me call them Ackee fly. They want to get up in there and into the nice and ripe one. They're like, oh, she look right. Ackee, hey Ackee. And I have to be racing them. So if I don't race them, then they're gonna bite up my Ackee and destroy it, and then it's not gonna be good no more. So I have to make sure that I beat them to the punch. That's the reason why you see I have the bowl, and that's the reason why you see I have the bag. Because even flies out here, they love the Ackee too. And they will be all over the Ackee. Yep. So again, Ackee can be used as an insecticide. Did you know that you can use Ackee to fish with? So you can actually go get the Ackee first, bring some salt with you, and then use the Ackee and catch some fish and make your own saltfish. Man, this man crazy. Did this man say you could just go get the Ackee, use the Ackee to catch some fish, and then make your own Ackee and saltfish? Yes, I did. Yes, I sure did. Are you sure you're okay? Yes, I did. Do you care to expound on that? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay. You see here in the Ackee? There are two chemicals, two compounds in Ackee. And one is called hypoglycin A and hypoglycin B. That's where they got the hypoglycemia, low glycemic index, and so on. Ackee is more in your life than you think it is. So what are those? Those are two compounds. That's in Ackee. That is the way Ackee can kill somebody. That is the way Ackee can put somebody in a coma. But what do you mean? You're talking a foreign language to me. What if I'm not Jamaican and I don't know this stuff? Okay, fair enough. Well, hypoglycin A and hypoglycin B prevent you from absorbing your glucose. It blocks it. So the cell won't receive no energy. It stops it. It binds it up and prevent that from happening. So that cell start dying off. And hence, the rest of your cells start dying off. If you don't do anything to stop that or to neutralize it, it might put you in a coma or it will kill you. That's how powerful the compounds in Ackee is. It literally can put you in a coma or yes, kill you. So, that is the compounds in Ackee. Hypoglycin A and hypoglycin B. Now, where you had to tell me all of that shit, man? I just asked you about fishing and everything. That's all I wanted. I didn't need to hear all that. I needed to tell you that so you can know how it works. You take the pod of the Ackee. You take the pod and you crush it up, you grater it up, you blend it up, whatever you want to do. You get it into like a liquid crushed up or whatever in Malta or something. Then wherever you know there are fishes, like a river or a lake or something, you take it and you throw it in there. When you take it and you throw it in there, the hypoglycin A and the hypoglycin B that's in this Ackee will go there. And the way it works is fish breathe the water through their gills. So when they breathe the hypoglycin compounds through their gills, it numbs them, make them float up top. Now you got your fish for your Ackee and sawfish. See, I told you, don't play with a young man. Sure, like if I'm out there in the bush, I can't go get my own fish without a fishing pole and a fishing hook. Not me. I'm trying to tell you, not me. I stay open. Man, how am I gonna get this damn fish? I need some saltfish, man. I got the salt, I got the water right there, I got my Ackee. Man, I feel like some meat, man. Damn, the storehouse is like 2 miles down the road, and I'm walking. But I need some meat. You know, I feel like some fish. If that was me out there, the fire's all ready. Man, let me get a couple of rocks real quick. Let me see what I can do. Hold on, I'll be with you in a couple of minutes with some fish. Well, what, you found a fishing line? No. And they see me crushing up the pods like this, they wouldn't know, right? So you found you had a hook that was in your wallet? No. I don't have nothing like that. Oh, okay. So you're gonna run, go to the store, and come back? Nope. So if you're not gonna do that, what are you talking about, man? You're gonna go get some fish in a minute. Don't worry about it, I'll be back. And you could use the Ackee to catch fish. Sounds crazy, right? Just like Ackee making soap. Just like Ackee making soap. Sound crazy? Alright, so now, let me see if there's anyone that I mistakenly put in there, because now I'm on the world record move, and see, one of them in there, so that means say, I have to wash it. But no, the world record moving, and you probably see how much I put in there, but what I'm going to do now, I am going to move like nuclear. So these are the only thing that would bother me. So let me just put them right here so I can clean them later. But for the part, the bow tie, those would be the only one because them have the little red thing. But me now, that's from my bow tie. I open it now. I will. See there? Bow tie add up to something too. Me don't know what them I talk about. Them love Ackee like me. Me don't know what them I talk about. I will. Like me tell you, I don't have to check because this is a self-assisting cleaning Ackee. So we can always clean the Ackee and no say clean. So, just for time's sake, the thing run off on me before and cut me off, so that's going to be part 1 and this going to have to be part 2. But like I said, sometimes you don't have to take off the bow tie, you just take off everything and boom, you're good to go. If the bow tie big enough where you can't get something more tight with the adder, alright, so be it. So since this is a couple of dozen right here that I'm doing, I can afford a couple of bow ties because the bow tie will add up. That's me. But back to the Ackee now. So you said no, some craziness when you are talking about Ackee can go ahead and fish, like catch fish. Yeah, it's not crazy. Just have to understand how nature works. And that's also one of the ways that Ackee get rid of malaria. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. Wait a minute. Ackee is good for malaria? Yep. Dysentery. Epilepsy. Ackee. 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 You know that one that you said wasn't good for nothing else but flavoring? It don't have no benefits? It's not good for the nervous system? Why do you think Jamaica is good? Why do you think Jamaicans have so much stamina and endurance? Don't you know Ackee promote that also? Ackee promote stamina and endurance. So that must mean it promote longevity also. I just told you it's good for your skin. Skin problems and whatever else. Why do you think the girls in the night tropics look so young and nice and round? Oh, you mean youth? Beautiful skin, soft, smooth skin and everything. I'm telling you, that's a part of it. Ackee good for that too. Yes, you better believe it. So, that's another way that Ackee good for the skin. Yep. Make it nice and soft and tender, you rub up on her. Ackee even smell like a girl. That's how we know Ackee must be a girl. Of course, you know, she do have the female tendencies. That's why, to me, Ackee can't be no boy. Ackee have to be a girl. You wouldn't name someone like a girl. You know, you say, hey, Ackee, what go on, man? They go say, hey, Ackee girl, come here, Ackee girl, what you doing? What are you doing? You just doing some hard work? What else is going on here? I believe Ackee is one of the things that also good for cancer. Ah, man, see, you know, he's acting like he's a doctor and he's all crazy. Well, didn't you hear that they say, antioxidants are good for cancer? You don't recall hearing that? Isn't vitamin C an antioxidant? Isn't saponin antioxidant? Isn't tannins, which is in the Ackee, an antioxidant? isn't carotenoid, which is in the ackee, an antioxidant? Isn't flavonoid, which is in the ackee, an antioxidant? I wasn't saying nothing other than ackee have certain things that is known to do certain things when it gets in the body. That's all I'm saying. So, 1 and 1 don't make 2 to me. 1 plus 1 make 2. 1 and 1 sound more like 11, like 1 here and another 1 here. You look at it, you'll be like, that kind of look like 11. Might be too much space in between, but kind of look like 11. But you see 1 plus 1? That's 2. Got him. So, it don't look like 1 and 1 to me. It look like 1 plus 1 in order to get the 2. You know that 2 that most people wouldn't be looking at? Yeah. Because sometimes people see 1 and 1 and they say, that's 2. And I said, no, you're wrong. That's 11. 1 plus 1 equals 2. So yes, ackee is rich in all of those antioxidants. And go look them up for yourselves and see what they do when they're in the body. And we naturally get them from this. So I believe at one point in time, young man, you said ackee is good for digestion, but you didn't really get into that as far as, you know, the probiotics and different things that leads to that. Well, you know, I said the oil is good for the digestion also. I said that already, I believe. If I didn't, now I did. But ackee so happened to have its own probiotics inside of it. Natural probiotics. Yep. Natural probiotics in ackee. Natural probiotics in ackee. Alright, so since we're doing our thing right here, the fast quick, but we need it safe. So we're going to do the fast quick, but we're going to have it safe. Alright. So yes. Yes. And yes. Ackee got all these benefits. Yeah, man. Very good for digestion. Cool your stomach down, all that gas. And let me just let you know, if you eat ackee, and because ackee have all of the fiber content in it, and the ackee start breaking up your gas, please don't get mad at the ackee and want to character assassinate the ackee by saying every time I eat ackee I got gas. No, don't lie, I'm a girl like that. Ackee will release the gas that's trapped inside of you, but ackee did not give you gas. So stop lying. All of them people out there, you know, finally get a chance to release the gas, and now they want to blame ackee for making them gaseous. No, that's not what's going on. We gotta set the story straight. Remember when I said ackee is good for digestion? Well, most people don't know what digestion is. And what digestion is breaking something down from solid to a liquid in the body. So now the body can absorb it. So when the body is not able to do that, then the thing sits there and it ferments. When the thing sits there and it ferments, it's not breaking down, so all them juices are still there, and with all of that fermentation, it starts building up gas. So you see all those juices that are there? All those juices that are there eventually becomes the acid reflux that in the back of your throat. That's what that eventually becomes. And you see the gas that's building up right there? That's the one you can't get out as a fart or as a burp. So when Ackee now get up in there, Ackee got all those powerful compounds, plus it also have fiber, high fiber content. Hey, where y'all got? Camera shy. So now, Ackee go ahead and say, we need to break this down because there's no movement in this passage. Who's blocking up the hallway? And we need to clear this hallway. So now when you eat Ackee, you tend to find yourself going, I just want to be clear, Ackee is not causing the gas. Ackee is helping to break up the gas to release the gas. So yes, Ackee is good for the gas release. What else is Ackee good for? You know how I told you that the fluids are there? The water retention in the body? Yes. Ackee is good for the water retention in the body. Are you serious? Yep. Ackee is good for the water retention in the body. So whenever you eat Ackee, because of the potassium